Zero has been completely revamped from the ground up in Super Smash Bros Brawl, and we're gonna check him out. What's up, my modders, geeks, and freaks? It's me, Julianmario, and today we're gonna check this wonderful new Zero PSA that dropped. Before you get in the video, like, comment, subscribe, and let's get right into the video. Alrighty, here is Zero. Look at his model. Look at him. He is absolutely perfect. Let's do his jab. He's got a 3-hit jab. Do down tilt. It's a swipe up. Forward tilt. Yeah, up tilt, which obviously will connect if you just jab it correctly. It will just go bink, bink, bink. Like, he's really cool. Let's do dash attack. Slides it over right there. That's really nice. Let's do his throws. Up throw. Up throw is really my favorite move of him, actually. Down throw. It's a pummel. Forward throw. Back throw is so fucking sick. Alright, let's see smash attacks. Up smash. Forward smash. And down smash. Now, actually, if you do uncharged forward smash, it can reflect projectiles. Alright, now also if you hold down smash, like charge it, you get bullets, which is so cool. So you can gimp people with that. Like, imagine that. That's kind of sick. Alrighty. Let's do his aerial. Let's do neutral air. It's a nice little sweeping motion. Forward air. Back air. Down air. Let's do up air. It's what you would expect. Fun. Here comes the fun. Neutral B. You tap it. It's lemons. You hold it in green, or you hold it in green, it does a little green blast. Now, if you hold it and it turns yellow, you get a supercharged version of that one. Now, if you hold it all the way, and you get it to where it gets purple, you can hit him with the saber attack. That's like a very strong saber attack. Now, the cool thing about this one is you actually can store it by pressing shield. So let's say I want the yellow variant of this. You can walk around, blah, 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 and then boom, pop it. Let's do side B is a dash that you can act out of it by pressing like a button, so you can jump cancel out of it from what I can tell. So you can do a whole bunch of crazy shit with that. But ideally you want to just do that in like the dash attack. I'm pressing B and side B and then A. Or you could just kind of like fake somebody up. Oh my god. Down B. Is a stream. Kind of like the Zero moves that we currently have in Rex. Up B. What you expect. Side B in the air. Oh, and this is down B in the air, so it's diagonally. And then up B, obviously. Pretty decent recovery. It's so good to do up throw into forward smash. Yeah. Let's do his taunts. Up taunt. Side taunt. Down taunt. So good. And now this man has 2 final smashes. That's right, 2, a ground and 1 in the air. So let's do his grounded final smash. Phenomenal. And now, if I can get it, shout the A's, let's do his aerial final smash. Flipping amazing. And that, my friends, is Zero. But before we get into matches, let's check out his colors. Alright, here are Zero's colors. Let's see what you can actually identify as references. I really love the base one, it's so cool. And those are Zero's colors. Let's get right into the matches. Alright, we are here with KJP and FW Crash, 2 of the creators of the Zero revamped moveset. How you guys doing today?
Good sugar. I'm pretty good too.
Alright, so let's play some matches and talk about them. So, what is this Zero? And tell me about him. Let me hear the story.
On the contrary. Yeah, you go ahead. I was going to say, although this is FW Crash's project, this is a ground-up Zero rather than a revamp to what's in Rex currently, so it's more of its own thing. But I think Crash should talk more about it first, since he was the one who came up with the project to begin with.
Before that, I would like to talk about my history with this entire community, because Zero is actually the reason I'm in this community. I randomly watched some gameplay streams of Smash gameplay on Twitch, and some random guy with 6 viewers caught my eye. At that time, he was called something blue. I don't remember the exact name, but it had blue in its name. And turns out now he's called Sion, which all of you guys should be familiar with.
For those who don't know, that is the guy who created Cobalt. So,
yes,
which the build
exactly.
we're playing currently right now, 1-0.
Yeah. So, long story short, he played Zero on stream, the very old one, the first version from Kaylee. And that's how I got into this whole community in the first place. So seeing this character in game now with the concept I had in mind all of this time is an incredible feeling.
Can that forward tilt reflect or that forward smash reflect the projectile?
Only if uncharged.
Wow, okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Yep.
There are 3 moves he has that can affect projectiles. His jab 3, his uncharged forward smash, and his fully charged neutral special.
Okay.
Yeah. The reason for that is that this references his ability from, I believe, X3 called Tenkura. He essentially gets an upgrade where all his sword slashes turn pink, and he, I think, reflects projectiles. Yeah.
So tell me a little about the development of this character. This character was 4 years in the making.
Yeah. I say 4 years because I went to the very first post in the old Zero dev server, and the first post was made in April of 2022. Which is where I got the 4 years thing from.
Yeah, I think way before that, I started working on the document. There's a concept document, Google Drive, and talk to some people privately about this project. So you might as well say even longer.
That's really good. So yeah, playing him feels phenomenal. You guys really, it's like the old moveset, but just perfected in my opinion. And I really love, my favorite move I think is that up throw. I love the way it connects, I love the way it feels. It is so good. It connecting to up B is amazing. So it's one of my favorites.
Probably the most... Oh, go ahead.
No, you go right ahead.
I was gonna say, I think the most difficult thing about this character was coding the neutral special. It took so long to get the charging mechanics right.
Yeah, and it came out perfect, yeah, because the fact that you can store it by pressing the shield button is really good, and that's gonna have to be the universal for any Mega Man character, I imagine.
Yeah, this same mechanic will be recycled for X.
Yeah, thank you. Everybody knows, and we know. People at Rex, we know, we hear you. The reason why I haven't showcased X on my channel is the reason because you are not in a state. So there will be another X at some point in the future. All will be well in the world. That's so cool that.
God,
That's so
that was
cool.
nasty.
That's so cool that it just works that way. Oh, he got me. KJP's cooking me. But yeah, no, this character is sick. What were some of the moveset inspirations actually?
For the most part, we focused on pre-X7 because X7 and X8 is an era most people would call tainted.
Yeah. Cutscene.
Yeah, also they gave Zero multiple weapons, which is something I personally dislike very much. There's also the route of like Marvel vs. Capcom, which is what the previous version focused on more, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, but generally X4 was the main focus, but we made an effort to reference some other games, of course.
Yeah, no, I truly do believe you guys knocked it out of the park for that one. He definitely has some MVC thing, but this is all original, and this is all animated by Happy Miller, I believe. Right?
Correct.
Yeah, and you can tell. Give it the fluidity.
Yeah. Happy Miller did all of the animation for this character.
That mad lad. We actually lowered the P+ a little bit, so that way it's not overpowering you guys too much. Alrighty. So it's a little bit lower so we can hear better, but yeah, no, this character feels great. Shoot. Crash, I know, like, have you opened up on any of the newer projects you're working on too?
What project?
Any new projects you want to talk about here in the channel, or just more history about your guys' and the development of these characters in general? Because you guys have been in the scene for quite a while now.
Yeah, I've been here for a while. This is actually my first like big project I led.
And it succeeded.
Yeah, it couldn't have succeeded with everybody's efforts though, because
the whole team, kudos, you know, because let's talk about the trailer. Probably the best trailer for a character who I've seen in a long time, especially with the camera work. That was phenomenal. And I'm sitting here like, yeah, in the future, I'm like, we definitely gotta use some of that tech.
Oh my god.
KJP's out here just playing Zero for real this time.
So how the camera stuff was accomplished was P+ex was the guy who did like all the cinematic camera angles.
Oh.
There is a Blender plugin that lets you hook to the Dolphin process and control the in-game camera. So what we did were, so the guys at Cobalt recorded the gameplay footage. Scion, FW Crash, and I went through the footage, pick out the best moments, and timestamp it for P+ex to make his cinematic moments with. And then for like the intro and the intro ending and fluff parts, that was P+ex doing his machinima stuff.
Yeah, no, I definitely, as a person I'm going to talk to for future Rex stuff at some point. Oh, by the way, with the Rex Elephant Room, before you guys flood the comments, and I've already seen it, we appreciate the support. Please do not bother these guys. Will Zero be in Rex? Of course they will in a future update. But please do not harass these guys about Rex. There is a package install. You guys can put it yourself while we wait. Isn't that correct, KGB? There's like a little bit of a installer for Rex Zero.
Yes, I have a fighter package set up for both P+ex and Rex. However, since the newest P+ just dropped, in about a week, I'm going to push a P+ex update specifically to include the P+ changes and Zero, and then I will include an optional download that will just be straight up a plug-and-play pack for people to just drag and drop onto their Rex Zero 1 and 1/2 installations, though it would just replace the Zero already in Rex.
Which is probably going to happen when we ever get to Rex 1. The old Zero is going to go. This is going to be, I know some people might be disappointed by it, but I think it gives the Zero a chance, trust me. I'm pretty sure most of you will not go back to that Zero after playing this. And please, if you want to try it now, play Cobalt. It's in the build now, and I believe there's a tournament. It hasn't passed yet, or is it still going on with the recording of this?
It is scheduled to be happening in 3 or 4 weeks.
3 or 4. Okay, so yeah, so we'll definitely link the tournament. If you want to enter in a Zero-only tournament in Cobalt, go right ahead. This is the build we are playing on it, because obviously I'm working in Rex 1. There'll be no leaks. You guys are very eagle-eyed when it comes to that stuff, so we want to have surprises. So yeah, but just know Zero will come to Rex officially. It's gonna happen, but you feel free to put them in your own builds right now, and please try out the other builds. Play Cobalt, check out some of KJP's other works, play Dark Samus, Sceptile. Crash, you got anything that's coming out that you're interested in? a new project that you can talk about?
There's nothing coming out, but there's something we are working on.
Okay, that's good. Truly think that's gonna be fucking amazing to see. Because if Zero came out good, who knows what's gonna be next?
Currently, I'm working on 2 Happy Miller projects, being his Crystal and his Blaze.
And that is public knowledge, right? To make sure we don't.
Yes, that is public knowledge.
And you heard it here, folks. Crystal and Blaze the Cat will be coming to Smash at some point in time. Look forward to it.
Yeah. Blaze hasn't had much progress because Happy Miller's, actually all of us have been putting our efforts into not only getting Zero out, but also finishing Crystal up.
Yeah, I have totally have been the blind man in the chair behind, like, please, can we get I'm like, happy finish Crystal, please, because we would love to have Crystal in Rex. So. I know that's a big requested character, and I've seen her, I've played her, she's phenomenal. She's gonna be worth the wait, guys. Be very worth the wait. I'm actually gonna play a different character. As long as somebody plays Zero, that's fine. You can play anybody. Check out some of the changes from Cobalt, whoever you want. Anybody could play Zero. I'm gonna play very watered down Mega Man because I'm terrible at Mega Man. But you know what? I feel like I have to do it. Why do you haunt me with Shadow? Why are you like this, Crash? If you don't know the history between Shadow and me, I can't. In Rex, one of our devs is a very big Shadow fan, and the amount of Shadow edits have become a meme, and he knows it. The 5,000 Shadow edits I do her every day is funny, but yeah. Shout out to Scion for helping out with that, where he's not nearly as egregious to fight anymore.
Yeah, quick unrelated thing, but I just turned on my fan. Can either of you hear it?
I cannot hear it. No.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, perfect, it's fine. And even in recording, KJP's fan is not an actor. He's not getting paid to be here, by the way. Shout out to KJP's fan. Yeah, if you watch this video, hashtag KJP's fan for the next PSA. If you made it this far. Let's see what we can do. But yeah, I'm very grateful to have this character. Is just phenomenal. You know, the trailer's phenomenal. You guys give yourself a pat on the back, to be honest.
Shout outs to my Uma wife, Super Creek.
There you go. Oh my God. Yeah, shout out whoever you want to shout out. Shadow Money Wizard Gang. Whatever you guys want to shout out. Muscle Man,
yeah.
my mom.
So actual legitimate shout outs would be to, in terms of sound department, Future Mac and Psycho, or Ultra Psycho. Both of them were big contributors to this character's sound design. Mm-hmm. Grand Azel, he was
shout out to Azel.
Yeah,
the GFX.
Right? Yes, he was responsible for Zero's graphic effects.
Fucking the best guy. The man's helping us out so much time. He's a fucking legend.
Let's see, the shout outs to Mach 7, who did the recolors and the renders. And then a combination to EJR, I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, Virtual Beef and Tyleto. And those are all the guys behind the Zero model itself.
Yeah, I'm about to say, is this a custom model? Is this based off of something? Or?
It's a custom model that FW Crash commissioned EJR for, and then it was tweaked by Virtual Beef and Tyleto.
Oh wow, that's pretty good. Because I noticed, I'm like, I've never seen this model before. I know a few of the Marvel heads from Marvel vs. Capcom are very interested in this Zero. You brought us here today.
Really?
Right? Yeah.
Oh, also, really funny thing. So, we were able to source all of Zero's clips from, like, his various games, except, like, his sleeping clip.
Okay.
For his sleeping clip, Psycho was able to get I don't know which anime it was, but it was, like, a dub anime that Johnny Young Bosch voiced in, which had him sleeping. So we clipped that and edited it.
That's genius, yeah.
That was used for Zero's sleeping clip. But aside from that, everything was from, like, Zero stuff.
Yeah, like, I know the main clip you got. What am I fighting for? Is from that Tekken game, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah,
yes.
He did that, yeah.
Speaking of which, Zero has 2, like, star KOs when he's sent upwards. It's like a regular cry, and then the what am I fighting for?
Freaking phenomenal. I want to thank KJP for helping out us behind the scenes too. He's been helping Rex behind the scenes a little bit with like getting some of these characters and a lot of stuff out. And then Crash, first time I actually talked. Well, we've talked before though, but he's a nice guy. definitely look forward to that project and stuff like that. But if you have any message to the Brawl community, actually, there's people that, you know, you guys don't normally get to speak too much out to like the bigger audience.
Yeah, check out like P+ex and Rex and all the other custom builds. They have incredible stuff. As mentioned earlier, there is a Zero only tournament coming for Cobalt. The top 3 are actually winning like money prizes and whatnot.
Money prizes in Super Smash Bros Brawl, sign them up.
Yeah.
You guys can get your $19 Fortnite card. Who wants it? I'm just kidding. I don't know if that's what they're paying. But the fact that he can reflect fucking shit is insane. That's disgusting as shit. I'm not gonna sit here when I put my metal. You reflected the metal blade.
Oh, right.
You pissed me the
Speaking
fuck off.
Yeah, speaking of which, Final Smash. So the current iteration, he has 2 Final Smashes, one on the ground and one in the air. An old idea for his Final Smash would be for him to turn into Black Zero, and then all of his slashes would have been capable of reflecting.
Well, we should get an L-load at that point, maybe one day.
That could work.
Maybe one day for sure. Alright, let's do one final match. Let's all zero it out, all the marbles. And yeah, let's just have some fun though. But this character has been really fun.
Any chance we can play on like highway?
Yeah, of
like,
course.
so-
Let's do it. Yeah, I was actually about to say that myself. Let's just showcase it off at this point. Yeah, but this has been phenomenal. Like this character feels great. He's very easy to play but hard to master type thing because there's a lot of little quirks though. But a lot of people will pick him up and like it's perfect. And I know some people like, we like the old Zero. I'm like, sometimes PSAs evolve. Trust me, I think you guys will like this one a lot more. Not to say like the old work isn't bad, it's just there's a lot of love into this. A lot of intricate detail.
Yeah,
What the fuck? What just happened?
I think I spiked you with my down smash.
It's a 2 cakes sort of deal. It's like, oh no, this guy's thing is better than mine, and then the Yami is like, oh boy, 2 cakes.
I'm just like 2 cakes. I'm like, this is great, you know. Like I just feel like an upgrade. Like some of these PSAs, because how old is the old Zero PSA? Like how old are we talking?
I don't know.
Like it's been around for like years, if I'm not mistaken. So it's just like, yeah, it's a fact this is years in the making. Phenomenal. Oh my god.
We got both of us with that.
I like the sword charging thing too. It's amazing. Yeah, no, this character is fun. I'm really excited. Cannot wait for him. I will say this though, like when we have some of the devs here, like, please do not harass the devs if a character being X will be a Rex. Like, stop doing that, guys. Like we'll do our hardest and best to include what we can. But always do not harass the devs if this can be X and Y and stuff like that. Because there are other builds to play. Please check
Usually,
out. Go ahead.
Sunday. Usually, if I get a confirmation that a character of mine will be in Rex, I tend to make a formal announcement for it.
Yeah. And 9 times out of 10, his characters are pretty much gonna get in. Like if it's KJP, they're probably coming in. Especially since KJP actually helps us in the background for a lot of things. Most likely they're coming in. So that'll automatically answer that question. But yeah. So yeah, builds you guys should check out. Check out Cobalt. Check out Rex. Check out this P+ex build. Check out Project Mexico or Super Smash Mexico. Nobody talks about that build. That build is freaking great. I'm a Project Mexico shill. Combo mode came out. Imagine World will come out soon. You know, like all these Brawl builds are coming out. They're amazing. Project 128. If you're interested into that, you know. There's different flavors for different people.
I'm actually getting cooked hard in this.
I mean, you're also dealing with a delay, so don't feel too bad. But you're still doing pretty good, even with the delay you have. I got, you know, fun fact, I had like my good friend from the Melee modding community, Chris, the guy who made the Ace build. He's like, that Zero's amazing. I'm like, yeah, that's all. That team, they did a really good job. So this is spreaded beyond the Brawl community. It's so cool. Surprised the bullets don't collide.
The Lemon Wars.
Yeah, lemon wars here. I love how the lemons look too, but then again, that's that Azel for you. I know Azel work when I see him. Shout out to Azel. Because of Azel, we end up getting finished games, actually. He helped get the stuff out of our ultimate. So yeah, shout out. But yeah,
GG.
that was GG's to everybody here. Boys, you have anything you want to say to the public, say it now before we end this video.
Thanks for tuning in. And thank you for all of your support throughout the years. There's more to come.
How about you, Crash?
Pretty much what he just said. I don't think there's anything left yet.
Alright, thank you guys for coming out. It's always lovely to talk to the devs. They have voices too. Remember, they're human. Remember, we do this all for free. We don't get paid to do this stuff. So remember that. Go easy on the devs. Be nice to everybody. Enjoy the builds and have fun. But as always, we'll see you in the next video and hopefully the next showcase. I've been Julianmario. We'll catch you guys later. Bye, everyone.